Hello everyone, and welcome back to Oddmod 7 to the Sky. In the last episode, we did something pretty big, and that is we set up complete automation for pretty much all the basics, right? So we've got, I believe, gravel production here that goes into this chest and then down into our sieve. We have sand production here, and we have dust production. And so obviously the gravel is one hammer, the sand is two different hammers, so like it goes to gravel then to sand, and then over here we have gravel to sand to, whatchamacallit, to dust. And so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We've got it hooked up, so it's all going into these drawers. We're gonna have to add some voids upgrades to the drawers at some point. We're also probably gonna need to, move some of this stuff there as well. Another cool thing is we're gonna start getting uranium. That's a pretty big one because with uranium you can actually upgrade the heating of these crucibles, which makes them incredibly faster. I can actually show that off without even having to make it. Sorry. Crucible. We can right click on a fired crucible, click on heat sources, and we can see what you can use. Currently we are using, where is it? Campfires, which are 4 times the heating speed, right? A uranium block will do 20 times, which is pretty good. There's also super heating element, which will do 60 times, okay? And obviously that's, a little bit better, a little bit better. Like that's the equivalent of what? Essentially making like 20 of these pretty much, or 50. It's the equivalent of making a lot of those. Now, obviously we saw in here, in terms of resources, we have 2 uranium pieces. That's all we have currently. We're gonna have to, process a little bit more to get there. In terms of, what do you call it? Osmium, I believe we should have some. Yeah, okay, we have some. Now, the reason why this is important is because this was actually what we need to make that superheating element. So I'm going to chuck that in there. That should hopefully process. Ooh, it needs to be hotter. Okay, hold on. I mean, obviously, we can just smelt it normally. But this might be a good sign to move towards a better smelting option, which could be the smeltery, because you can use lava in here if we do a smeltery. I mean, also we could change this to a tank, and I think it would work just as well. I'll tell you what, in terms of like our smelting setup, there is a lot we have to do. I'll be completely honest with you. Like, not so much a lot we have to do, but a lot we can do, and I don't know what the best option is, to be completely honest. So this is the fuel tank. That uses a lot more seared brick than we have. Do we have any grout lying around? I think we used it all up. I mean, like, grout is just what? Sand, gravel, and all that sort of stuff? Okay. Not too sure what the plan is here, then. You know what as well? What we could do? I could add a chest to each of these spots, and I think they'd fill up with stuff. Or I could even add like a drawer, you know what I mean? Because like right now, I'd love to be able to grab out sand, gravel, and all that sort of stuff, you know what I mean? But we just have it all going into this sieve. There's a lot to do, okay, let's take a step back and sort of think up this plan. So, what can we do? Well, for starters, if we wanted to, this is another thing. You guys are telling me that these auto hammers, these flux hammers, they can take out the compressed block. So I think if I added a filter onto this and said, hey, only take out the compressed block, it would create compressed, it would turn them into compressed blocks of gravel. Then the trick would have to be turning them into, what do you call it? Like uncompressing those blocks. But that is an option. We'll have to do that later on. That'll probably be a redesign of this, but yeah. The other option is we set up our lava production, right? We like bump this up massively. To do that though, I think instead of placing more crucibles at the moment, I think upgrading the heating would be better. So I think we push towards making a superheating element. Copper, redstone easy. Osmium also easy. Glass easy. Steel would be a little bit tricky, but I think we can get away with it with... Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe with a blast furnace, to be honest, because I think it's relatively easy to make. Maybe. We'll have to see. But that's an option. The other option is... I was going to say maybe we could alloy steel together, but it doesn't look like that's necessarily an option. Unless we, just made the steel dust, which, once again, doable. Like, very doable. We could definitely do this. There's actually so much to do. What do I need to do here? Do I need to set up signs so that I can just personally keep a recollection of what we're up to and what I need to do? I'm gonna be honest, I think so. So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna chop these trees down so that we have a little bit more wood. I'm gonna set up some signs. I don't know where I'm gonna put them, but I'm gonna get like a to-do list. You know what I mean? Just so that I can write down what my current plans are. By the way, we are, of course... Oh, I'm walking to the cactus. We are, of course, on the server again. Things are going well. And the shaders are Complementary Reimagined. Oh, and the server is from Bisect Hosting for free. So, what's the plan? Signs, yes, I'll be back. Okay, so I've set up a little bit of stuff here. Here's sort of what I'm thinking in terms of what we can make. At some point, if we wanted for smelting, we could use Create. Create has a very efficient way to do smelting. This setup here, with a fan and a piece of lava, it will smelt entire stacks at once. Like, it does an incredible job of it. Now, this system of the smelting, it won't do any doubling or any extras, sort of what the Tinkers do. You know how the Tinkers give us a little bit more bang for our buck. So, earlier on, it's not as effective as I guess later on. But with that being said, there are things like bulk washing, where I think if you put an ore through, for example, if we chuck our, copper or anything, we're going to get, well, no, I guess that makes sense. We're going to get 9 nuggets back, which is a full ingot. Huh. Interesting. So this does, I'm a little bit confused then. So is that just doing pretty much the full smelting? I'm very confused. Because I thought that gives you a little bit extra, but clearly it doesn't. Hold on. You know what the real test here is? I just search ore. We get I'll search iron ore. What can I do with this? How can we get more out of this? I can bulk blast it into an ingot. Okay. So that's pretty much the only way to get an ingot. Sure. Or I can crush it into 2 with crushing wheels. We don't really. I think crushing wheels are a little bit away. Okay. So what were we looking at before? What was it washing? I'm very confused by that. The nuggets, bulk washing, crushed iron ore, which you get from the crushing wheel. Okay, I get you. Yeah, alright. Yeah. Huh. And these you get from Crimsite. You don't even get this from ore. Okay. Wait. Hold on. How do you get Crimsite? You have to, like, grow it. Huh. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Iron pieces, yeah. Sure. Sure. Yeah. Alright. I'm picking up what they're putting down. Alright, so to be honest, I think our best bet is to leave this blasting for a little bit. I reckon we set up a Tinker's Smeltery. That should hopefully it won't be too difficult to do. What else do we have? The superheating element, that'll be good. That'll allow us to upgrade our furnaces and stuff over there. Our crucibles, sorry. So, yeah, to be honest, I think our plan at the moment is seared smeltery. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to sleep through the night. And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make some drawers. Because, what drawers do I want? To be honest, I'm going to do a 1x2 drawer. I think this is actually a very smart idea. I'm going to set this up to collect gravel and sand. I don't think I need dust. Like, obviously I need dust eventually, but I think for now it's going to be fine like this. Do we have any gravel lying around? We have a little bit of gravel. We don't have any sand lying around, so I'll probably have to borrow some as it gets chucked into this guy. If it even will. I'll be honest, I don't even know if the system up there is working because we're sort of only finding gravel in this sieve, aren't we, whenever we open it. Whereas there's meant to be like sand and stuff, so I don't really know if the system even works. Hold on. Oh, you know what? They're all out of fuel. Yeah, okay. That adds up. That makes sense. Let's let's grab this out. Let's get the ball rolling again. Okay, there we go. I got a bit of sand. This thing's running again. Awesome. So the plan is, it's actually going to be a little bit of an annoying plan. You know what? It won't actually be that bad. I'm obviously going to set up one of these 1x2 drawers over here. I'm going to place in it the sand and the gravel. Pressing all the wrong buttons. So, we can store gravel there, store sand there. Perfect. I'll pick it up, and we're just going to connect it to the pipe. And as long as we connect it further up the pipe than we are connecting, say, the actual sieve, it should get priority, right? So, the question then becomes, where do we place it? Do I just place it here? Because gravel's coming out of this. So, to be honest, probably up here. I think placing it, I don't really know, to be honest. I don't know where to place it. Alright, yeah, anyway, I was thinking we place it up here, and, I guess that doesn't really work, does it? The plan was I can do this, I can disconnect that, right? Bear with me. We'll run back up here. Listen, this is not smart. Like, this does not look good at all. Also, just gonna make it clear, probably gonna be switching into single player soon because the lag is at a point where I'm a little bit like, I think it's interfering with the video, and obviously I don't want that to happen. So yeah, we'll make the most of this, but we're getting like some delay and stuff. So unless I can fix the lag, we'll probably be in single player for the next one or something. Anyway, as you can see, this should start filling up. Now it's gonna be slow, but it should start filling up to the point where we can just, you know, come back here later and grab stuff out of it. Beautiful. For now, some things, for example, gravel is actually stocked up. Where was it? It might have already processed it. I don't think it did. Was it over here? Or is it in this guy? Yeah, like we've got a bunch of gravel. It's just sitting here. So what I might do is I might grab 2 stacks of... I'll grab 3 stacks. And I'll show you what we're going to do here. Because obviously I want to make a smeltery. And a smeltery is going to need grout. And grout is made, if you remember, from clay, sand, and gravel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn 2 of these stacks into, compressed bits. I'm going to turn all of these, I'm going to, break them. And then I'm only going to turn half the sand into dust. And then hopefully that's good enough. We'll see. But yeah, as you can see, like, look at this. We're getting a decent chunk of block lag. To be fair, if we look in here, there is a lot of stuff going on. So, like, I'm sure there's something we can find that is going to, like, prevent everything. Like, what's going here? Mechanism, multi-blocks and stuff. They're a bit rough, I think. But we'll see what happens. Okay, so where were we? I believe we were making grout. So we'll grab this, grab the grout. I need to turn the dust into clay. I think we no, we didn't end up automating that at all, did we? You know what? I think we have the resources to do that. I think we can automate this stuff. Did we have a spot for redstone? We do, and we actually have a decent amount. So I think from memory, what do we need to make... Oh, sorry, I've actually got this overlay on. I was trying to hunt down some of that lag in between the cuts there. I believe for the fluid pipes, which is what I'm probably going to use here, yeah, it's just going to be buckets to make this. Now, it obviously will use up our buckets, but we'll make a backup one just in case something happens. But we've got plenty of iron, so I don't think it should be a problem. The next issue is, well, how do we get the water, right? Do we need a pump? Do we need any of that? Possibly. Although, if this exists, which it does, we could just use the sink, and we probably will. Now, we're going to obviously need a little bit of terracotta to begin with. So, I'll tell you what. We'll manually set this up. So, we're going to need 5 bits of clay to obviously smelt into terracotta. And then we should be good. To be honest, waiting for these furnaces, it's still, like, this is pretty painful. Like, just waiting for this to happen. I reckon it might be worth setting up. I'm not sure when. I'm not sure if this episode. But trying to set up a create blast furnace. Or create blasting, sorry, with this method. Because, it's just better. You know what I mean? I think it will just be better. What is haunting? We can haunt sweet berries into glow berries. This is pretty cool. So we can create a lot of nether stuff. Like, we can do nether bricks. We can make infested deep slate and stuff for, I guess, silverfish. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you can. What was this one? Mycelium into soul soil. Or actually, I think this is just any dirt into soul soil. That's actually very interesting. That seems really good. I'm not sure the methods of... Oh, lapis into prismarine. Okay. There's some really cool recipes here. You can make a haunted bell. What does the haunted bell do? Highlights nearby lightless spots on which hostile mobs can spawn. We can obviously see that with F7, but cool to know. And then, yeah, poisonous potato, soul lantern. Cool. Is this stuff done? It looks like it is. So with this terracotta, we're going to go ahead and get a bucket of water. I think, did the sink need 2 buckets? Nope, just 1. A little bit of iron as well, and we will have a sink. So, where do we go from here? And we also get the bucket back, which is cool. Well, what we can do... I'm trying to think of the tidiest way to do this, you know what I mean? I reckon we pick this guy up, you know? He's done his job. He's sat there for a bit. He did all he needed to do. Let's get a little bit of dirt back to tidy that up. I reckon we can stash it up in here. So what I'm going to do is place the sink here. I'm going to place the barrel here. And then I'm just going to connect pipes like this. Set this guy to extract. And we should get this thing full of water. Now, it's not the fastest. It's currently doing 50 millibuckets every tick. If we were to get a pipe upgrade, I think my keyboard's lagging, if you can believe that. Hopefully it doesn't run out of power. I've got a wireless one, which really isn't needed. We can level this up, and it would do 100 millibuckets every tick. So that would essentially mean what? I mean, that would be more than enough, I think. Or you could, bump it up. These upgrades, to be honest, they're pretty cheap. I reckon we do it. The reason I say we do it is because I want to be sitting here and just right-clicking, you know what I mean? And you know, I want it to be at least a little bit faster. So we'll take it to this here, the basic pipe upgrade, and we'll see. Oh, I think the server might be restarting, or someone crashed it. I'll be back. All right, but yeah, what are we looking at now? I mean, to be honest, that's pretty good. That's a lot better. It's honestly, it's enough. But hey, listen. I'm pretty sure it's actually quite cheap to just upgrade this guy to the next level. Yeah, I mean, hey, why not? This will now do 500 millibuckets a tick, which, allegedly. So we'll chuck that in there. By the way, yeah, you know what? My keyboard's running out of juice. Okay, as you can see, this is a lot better, like, phenomenally better. We are literally burning through this stack of dust. So, I'll tell you what. I'll get this stack done. We'll craft the grout. You know what as well? We're gonna need to smelt it all. Okay. I'll tell you what. There hasn't really been a better time to, I guess, set up a create blasting system. So to be honest, we're probably gonna do it. I think it is worth setting up. To do this, what are we gonna need? Because I guess that's a pretty big part of this as well. I pressed the wrong thing there. For starters, we are going to need an encased fan. So that's this guy here. He's going to need a propeller, an andesite casing, and a shaft. Now, the shafts are going to need andesite alloys, as will quite a few of these things here. And andesite alloys are going to be iron nuggets. We've got iron nuggets, that's fine. Plus andesite. Now, andesite might be tricky because I'm not sure how to get it. We can also use a casting basin to get them a lot cheaper. Only one andesite and one nugget to create them. You can also do that same recipe with some other machines, but obviously we already have a smelter set up, or a melter at least. So yeah, all we need now is andesite. So how do we do this? Oh wait, yeah, we have pebbles, don't we? I completely forgot that was that's like a pretty big thing that we have. You know what I mean? Like andesite's very much doable. Beautiful. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Let's grab out the andesite that we have. I think I need to like place it in my inventory. Yeah, so we've got. Oh, I didn't want to place that. I mean, it's fine. You can pick it up. It's not the end of the world. What else do we have? Because the problem is we used a lot of it. I do recall doing that, and to be honest, I don't think we have much lying around. Okay. I see how it is. I'll tell you what. We're probably gonna chuck some iron in this guy. We won't turn this on. We'll keep that off. We'll pick this up. We'll have to, take out all the osmium. Yep, that's all fine. We'll have to put iron in there. That'll be good. We can leave that there for now. And we're also going to have to make a different machine altogether. Hey, listen. There's a little bit of work we got to do. For now, let me smelt up some of this. That's the wrong stuff, sorry. Not clay. I didn't even craft it. Listen, hey. I'm losing my mind. I wanted to smelt up a little bit of grout because we actually need there's some things we have to craft here. So I'll tell you what, we'll chuck in half a stack in each of these. Which is probably enough. But listen. It's fine. Everything's fine. What do I need? What is happening? Okay, I remember. We need some iron. So I'm going to grab out this, turn it into raw iron, and we're just going to have that start cooking up. That should be good. From there, we're going to need a casting basin. So that's what we're actually smelting this up for. Because although we have 4 in here, we need a little bit more. I think we need 3 more smelted up to actually make this basin. It's sort of like a cauldron. It's like this sort of shape with 1 in the middle there. So we got to wait for this guy to finish. But luckily, it doesn't take too long. So it's going to be fine. We got to get this video back on track. Okay, that's our extra piece. Here we go. Seared casting basin. Perfect. We're going to bring this over here. We're going to slap it down where the other guy was. This time around, what we're going to do, we should have molten... Oh, did this not... Actually, I don't know why this isn't working. This should be working. I don't see a reason for iron to not be going in here, to be completely honest with you, because this redstone torch is off. The hopper doesn't need redstone. Sure? Oh, there we go. Of course. Everyone knows you have to take them out and put them back in. Of course. All right, but we should get iron from this, and if we put andesite in here and then pour the iron on top, we should get our stuff. Now, there's another little loophole you can do here, and we have the resources for it, so we can do it. And it involves making a hopper. So if we go ahead, alternatively, we could use item pipes. Yeah. Let's maybe do that. So if we just place a chest here, realistically, we could place the chest, a little bit closer. So we'll pick this guy up. Hopefully he picks up. Once again, next episode, I'll have the lag sorted. So I apologize for this episode, but it's fine. We'll place a pipe here. We'll set it to extract. and then we'll just put andesite in here. So what will happen is when we pour our iron in, which should happen, yeah, I believe it poured in. Yeah, it should auto fill in the andesite. Now, you know, it's a little extra step we don't have to worry about, I guess. So all we need now is andesite because, yeah, we don't have much for whatever reason. Okay, yeah, we don't have any andesite. Awesome. All right. God, okay. Yeah, it's fine. How many alloys do we have? Like, can we do anything with what we've got? We've got 4. So what can we do with this? Well, for starters, we can make the shafts. Beautiful. For a follow-up, I think we can make the casings. So if we actually get a log, yeah, we can actually do this. I might need to chop down another tree, but I was hoping maybe we had something lying around. Nope. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Here we go. We'll break that. Oh, I mean, we only need 1 realistically. But I think we just place... we might have to strip it, which I don't know if we can even do without a proper axe. But you just, you put an andesite alloy on it. Yeah, we do need to strip it. Oh, axe. Stripped. Place that back. Place an andesite alloy on it. Ta-da! We now have an andesite casing. And we're 1 step closer to our setup. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So what was the last piece? A propeller. Oh, now this guy needs iron plates, which we can make using this. Like, we could set up machines, or we could also cast it into a plate cast. Okay, you can do a lot with the casting tables. How much would a hammer cost? Hey, let's just do the hammer. That seems like a much easier. It's probably not cheaper. I don't even know. Maybe it is, but we're gonna do this. It's fine. It's gonna cost us more iron, but once again, I think it's a little bit easier. We've got plenty of iron, so I don't think that's a problem. So there's our iron plates, and here's our propeller. So guess what we just crafted? We just crafted an encased fan. We are very close to at least the furnace that we want to set up. So what else do we need? Well, to be honest, all we need is something to spin this. And once again, to be honest, I think we can do it pretty cheaply. What we're going to want to make here, I think it's the best bet, at least early on, is actually going to be a water wheel. So this guy right here, he's going to need some slabs, wooden slabs, that's easy, and he'll need a large cogwheel. The large cogwheel can either be a cogwheel and, well, I guess, yeah, you'd need a small cogwheel, or it can be a shaft and 2 planks. That seems pretty easy enough, so we'll do that. In terms of slabs, we have slabs in there. I think we have slabs in there too, so I can place these there in a second. But we surround this with slabs, and we have ourselves a water wheel. Beautiful. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Anyway, water wheel. So, what is next, you might be wondering? Well, we need to place it somewhere. So, where do we place it? To be honest, wherever we're going to place it at the moment is going to be pretty temporary. I don't want to do temporary. I'll tell you what, we can make a deal. I can probably get away with grabbing out some cobble, splitting it up into actual cobble, making a big mess, putting away some of this cobble until the mess cleans up, and then we'll use a builder's one and we'll just extend the island. That's where I'm going with this. So yeah, smelting. Let's let's extend this out. Now, I was going to avoid doing this just because, you know, I'm a bit lazy, but realistically, we're going to have to build a smeltery somewhere as well, so we might as well bring it over here. Now, I'm going to place it, I guess, here. There it is, beautiful. And on the back of this guy, we need to give him some rotational energy. So, realistically, what that looks like is placing a water wheel here, and then having water flow on this wheel. Now, with this block, although it takes up like a 3x3, you can fill these in, right? So you can hide it away completely, and then it's sort of, you don't feel guilty, you know what I mean? You don't feel as guilty about not actually, I guess, spinning the thing, right? As you should. What we can do as well is get a bucket of water. Don't really know, I think this is our infinite water source all the way over here. That's fine, we don't need too much water. So what I'm going to do is have this. Once again, I'm just going to hide it as much as I really can, I guess. And then I'm going to probably, you know what, yeah, we'll just hide it. Listen, it's not pretty at all, in the slightest. Oh, wait, hold on. I actually have a really good idea. Yeah, hold on. Let me break this. Luckily, I didn't vein mine it, or else we would have had a big mess on our hands. It's an interesting idea. And it might not be a good idea, but it's an idea nonetheless. So we're gonna be doing it. I kind of want to get like stairs here. You know what? We actually have this crafting slab. Let's make use of it. So let's go ahead and grab stairs. You guys are gonna love this. Something you can do with the watering wheel. is you can have it so that you don't have to use water. You can actually use lava, I believe. And so that's where this is going. I want to have the lava power, like, go in front of it. So, you know what we could probably get away with doing? Hear me out. I reckon we have this break open, and the lava can flow through here. And then I reckon the way we do that is with a couple of slabs. Oh, this is great. We have slab here, 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 here. We'll probably have something else there, but you get the idea. And we'll have this go through there, so we'll make sure that we've got enough slabs. Listen, I can't confirm that this will work. In fact, it might even spread over here. I'm not sure. I'll be completely frank with you. Not sure. But we're going to try it anyway. So I'll place that there. This looks hideous, but it's fine. We'll put the water away. I can probably get away with just doing this. Nope, I can't. I'd probably just made a mess. Yeah, we're going to lose a bunch of torches. But it's fine. In fact, yeah, sure, you can go there. What happened to the torches? Are we good? F7. There we go. Take care of that light. Maybe take care of the light on this island before it hits nighttime. It's probably a relatively smart idea. Okay, so, lava. Let's give it a shot. Boom. So the lava should go. And it should start spinning this guy. And now here is the problem. The fan's spinning the wrong way. But hey, the lava system, let's see, does it flow one more block? Yes, perfect. This is genuinely, this is what we want, just the other way around. So I'm going to pick up the lava, we'll wait for it to flow, and we'll see if we can place the water wheel the other way around. I think we can. Actually, no, that won't actually help us at all, will it? No, I don't think it will. Because it'll still be spinning in the same direction. So I think realistically we want the lava to go the other way around. Yeah, I think that's what we want to happen here. So I'll tell you what. I'm gonna pick this stuff up and I'm gonna like mirror the design we just had. Okay, let's give this a shot. So we'll place it here this time. Hopefully it spins the right way, and we actually need to quickly run on this side. As you can see, now the air particles, I don't know if you actually can see that too well, but you can see the particles are blowing in that direction. So what we should see is exactly this. Now we've got lava being blown in that direction, and it's dangerous. If I stand in that, I'm gonna take a pretty hefty amount of damage, like a lot more than, I'll be honest, a lot more than I want to take. So we're not gonna do that. But from here, there is something we need to do, and we need to place, I believe it's called a depot. Now, you don't need to place a depot. I'm pretty sure I can just throw things on the ground and it'll work. But a depot sort of makes it a little bit more safe, I guess you could call it. So for this, I believe I do actually need some andesite. So we'll drop this stuff on the ground and I guess, put things in here until I get a little bit more andesite. All right, we've got a little bit more. In fact, I think we had 3 andesite there. Yep, we have even more. So I'm gonna go ahead and chuck this stuff in here, get a few more little bits. It was quicker to just do it manually. And the reason why we want more is because the depot, I believe it's like, we're gonna need a casing and an alloy. So that'll actually be quite easy indeed. So we've got the alloys on us. We'll run over here. We'll pick up the axe on the way. We'll, I guess, right click that, apply the alloy to it, pick it up, hope that it zips into my inventory, which it does. Beautiful. We can put this away. Then craft these together for a depot. Beautiful. Everything's working perfectly. We'll run back over here, or I guess fast walk. We'll fast walk over here, and here comes the fun. So, where do we want to place it? We can place it here. There we go. And so, I believe this works. We're safe to walk around, the lava's going over the slab, and it's hitting this. Can we test it out? Well, I've got 56 grout. If I place it all on this depot, you can see it's smoking currently. Now, we'll have to wait a few seconds. I don't know exactly how long it is, but you wait a little bit. Maybe you wait a minute, okay? But just keep this in mind in terms of time. We're doing 56 pieces of grout at once. Over there, I don't even know if those furnaces are still burning. Those had, what, half a stack each? They might be done, to be fair. It has been a little while. I genuinely don't know how long this is going to take. But I'm pretty sure it's not too long. So I'm still talking. I'm currently stalling. I don't want to do any cuts so that you can wrap your head around how efficient this is. But as I'm talking, I'm realizing it's taking a lot longer than I guess. Oh, there it is. Hey, that's pretty fast. Like, it's not insanely fast, but for an early game smelter, that's really good. Like, that's genuinely really good. Okay, so by the way, do we have fruit salads? We do. Not as cheap as they used to be. Okay. What can we turn our apples? Because like we need a bit of food. I'll be honest. We're sort of a bit hungry at the moment. In terms of food, can I eat a crate of apples? No. Okay. It was worth a check. To be honest, we might even be better off instead of like crafting a good food, getting a backpack and giving the auto feeding upgrade. That honestly might be the better option. But I don't have any leather. I know that there's like a few recipes for leather. I know that there's like what are the other bits here? Like rotten leather. This is rotten flesh. The problem is I don't have rotten flesh, so I'd have to set up like a zombie farm or something, or do like some water straining. We'll see what happens. Do we have any more like snacks lying around, like big meals? No. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, we do have this stuff. These guys are done. Oh, in fact, they actually ran out of, or at least this guy ran out of fuel. That's the other thing. This guy doesn't use any fuel. Yeah, you just set him down and he uses the infinite lava to get stuff smelted. And it should be faster. I don't believe the speed of the fan matters in terms of the speed of the smelting. I believe, at least this is how it used to be, I'm pretty sure, the speed only affects the distance that the flame blows. So if you need a longer distance, you can do that. If you need a shorter distance, you can also lower the speed. So anyway, we now have a bunch of seared brick. I'm going to go ahead and turn probably all of this into seared bricks. The other bricks we're probably going to use for our own benefit. And what I'm going to need is to actually take this iron out. I'm going to have to chuck something else in. So I'll tell you what. How much do we have in here? We've got a block worth, so I'll tell you what. We'll smelt up a block. But by the way, in case you didn't know, you can smelt up an entire block at once using these casting basins. They're very good. But we need copper, which is probably this. Yeah, copper pieces. There we go. So we're going to need some of this. So we'll chuck the copper in to get it ready. That block should process. What do we have left? 2 ingots and 3 nuggets. To be honest, like since we have pretty much infinite, I'm probably just gonna pour the iron in here and then pick it up and like get rid of it. I'm just gonna avoid it because there's no real, like we don't have a reason to. You know what I mean? Like I simply don't need it. So we're gonna place this guy back down, and this time we're gonna put something else in him. So I believe in order to make a smeltery controller, which is this guy right here, we are going to need to pour molten copper over some seared bricks. So we've got seared bricks. I'm going to place it in there. I'm then going to pour the molten copper on top. And it looks a lot better with shaders off, obviously, because you can see like the liquid pouring and stuff. And then this obviously solidifies or something. And then once it's done, we should get, drumroll please, a smeltery controller. So what do we do with this guy? Well, we bring it into an area. An area that we don't really have. So I'll tell you what you do. You go and you grab some cobble again and you extend the island a little bit more. Alright, and now that it's extended, you can place down your smeltery. Now, this guy sort of needs to be above ground. So you can rip up the floor, which we could do, or you can just build it above ground. So what it's going to need is a floor. Now, typically what you go for is a 3x3. I don't know if you need to. In fact, I don't think you need to. I think you can maybe do a 2x2. I'm not sure. But you do a 3x3. From there, you need to place some blocks up, right? So you place like a seared brick here, and you can build this around and sort of create a bit of a frame. Now, obviously we don't have enough blocks, but it's sort of fine because there's going to be a few things that we need to do here. In fact, I'm going to place this seared brick back here and make sure I pick up this stuff. Because we're going to need different ways to put liquids into this smeltery and different ways to take the liquids out. And we can also put like windows on it, you know what I mean? So like it doesn't have to be all a big box. And I'll be honest as well, it looks pretty ugly with all this cobble and stuff. We might end up like exchanging out the floor or something. So we can pick this up, we can pick that up. Let's go and craft some more things. Did I use all the bricks? I didn't. Okay, beautiful. I'm glad I didn't. I'm honestly glad I didn't. We have some glass. I probably would like some more glass, and to be honest, I'm pretty sure it's really easy to get more glass now that we have this this depot. So if I run back over here, what do we have in here? How much sand? We actually have a decent amount, so I can pull out a stack. It just says 3, but we've got a stack in there. And I should be able to run over here, and we built it pretty far away, and place it on this depot, and it should smelt it all. I think, by the way, the other grout we'd put on, it turned into seared bricks, but then because we left it there with nothing taking it off, I believe it turned it into, like it just burnt it completely. So you do have to keep an eye on it. Obviously, we can set up things like piping and stuff, I believe. I don't know how easy it is to automate this just in general. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure if I have to use filters or anything to make sure that it doesn't just, for example, pull the sand off it at the moment. I genuinely don't know, but I'll tell you what. We can sit here. We can wait for the magic to happen. Oh, there we go. And we have a full stack of glass now. Excellent. So, first thing we want to craft is going to be a seared tank. So it's going to be seared bricks around glass. This thing is going to store all of our lava to actually run the smeltery. Now, where you place this doesn't necessarily matter. What I'm probably going to do, though, is place a brick here. I'll do the controller there, so that's going to be like the item input. And I'm going to put the... I mean, I guess I'll put it here. You can move them around later, it doesn't matter. But I'll place the tank there. So that's pretty cool. What else do we need, though? Well, we obviously need the drains. So, what are they going to look like? I believe we actually need some copper. So what I might do is I might hook this back up just to run, what do you call it? The casting table. Just to get us some ingots. So we'll let that run. That should get us copper. Because we're going to need these seared drains. There's going to be some seared bricks and some seared copper. So we'll give it a few seconds. Shouldn't take too long. Now, you only need one of these. But, you know, the more the merrier, I guess. These are going to be where you pull the liquids out of. And so the reason I'm sort of getting to is, although I could place, yeah, you know, I'll show this off. What we can do is we can actually have, once again, I'm sorry if I'm going too fast or if anything's a little weird. We can have a seared basin here, and then we can have like a, an ingot table there. The reason, I guess the reason against doing this is, for example, if I have a lever on here automating this, I don't want it to be pouring into the casting basin as well. You know what I mean? Like, I want to keep them separate. I want to make sure that I have as much control over this as possible. So we'll run back over here. We'll grab out 2 more copper just to get that. By the way, in order to put items in here, you can either use the Smeltery controller or you can get this guy, a seared chute. This guy will allow you to put items in from a spot that isn't the controller. So, what else do I need? I need another drain, so we'll grab that. And then we wanted glass, didn't we? So I think, well, I guess it's one of these. We'll do this, seared glass. Yeah. So I guess for now, I'll get 3 of them. I don't know why I'm doing it one at a time. But we'll grab that. This should be fine. Yeah, we'll grab this. So I'm going to place this here. I'll place the glass on top of it, and it connects together, so it's very beautiful. And then we'll place our remaining seared drain over here. And here we go. This is now, you can see the drains open up, a functional smeltery. It'll work. It has slots for, what's that, 9 spots in, to put items in, and you might notice that coincides with all the stuff in here, which is pretty cool. What else? I don't really know what else. Well, now it's also, because it's got a fuel tank instead of a, what do you call them, a seared heater, it's actually going to run on lava. And someone actually told me, in fact, we have fluid pipes now, so this is actually going to be beautiful. We can actually pump, well, for one thing, you can actually use this tank as a bucket, which is really cool. I noticed that in the tips for the quest book. But alternatively, we can just pump stuff out using the pipes, and these things, although they've got a decent amount in them, we should now have 8 buckets worth in here, and we do. How cool is that? So, I can pick this guy up. I think, I can just do this. So I can place him here, and I think I can place him there. I don't know if there's like a way to do auto output. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily know if that's an option. It doesn't look like it. So, we have an option, I guess. We could place a fluid pipe here and just keep it there. And look at that. We could fill things in that way. Now, is this draining? It is. We just can't see the liquid in there. Now, obviously, I'm using Complementary Reimagined. I mean, there's settings in here, right? There might be a setting to, like, have this show. But currently, it's not. I'm wondering if just normal complementary shaders, the non-reimagined ones, do these show... I thought they showed the lava, but as you can see, it really doesn't. Do any of these show lava? I mean, I guess we'll stick with reimagined if it's not going to show the lava regardless, but I don't know. I'll have to figure out what's stopping it from showing. But yeah, this guy will store 4 buckets, and the 4 buckets, in theory, should last for quite a while. So we can chuck this guy back here, and now this will keep running until all of these are full. So we'll have a lot more lava backed up. So, what's next? Well, another thing to note is, if I were to put in some iron, in fact, we'll make sure that we have, a decent amount to use. I don't want to, put this to waste. We're going to put 9 ingots in here. Boom. 9 ingots. There they are. They're smelting. They should smelt relatively fast. It's going to use a little bit of lava as it does it. That should be fine. It should double our produce. So the normal melter that we have, it doesn't double. It does give us a little bit more. It gives us 1 ingot and 3 nuggets extra, right? So for every 3 that you do, you get an extra ingot. With this, for every ingot you put in, or for every raw ore you put in, sorry, you get 2 ingots back. So you get some doubling. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So we'll see that in a second. It's about to finish heating up. 2 blocks worth. How cool is that? And we could pour that right into here. Yeah. Now, there are a few options. You could use, what do you call them? You can use the seared faucets with levers, which, to be honest, we're probably going to do. Or you can actually use pipes. Like, we could hook this up. You could set this to extract, and it would work that way. This thing, as you can see, it's filling up with iron. Like, it genuinely, that does work. And you can also, obviously pipe out of the stuff as well. What I'm probably going to do, though, is I do like I like the faucets. I'll be honest. I think they're pretty cool. Obviously, you get to see the thing, right? The what am I trying to say here? The liquid, right? But yeah, that's mainly it, to be honest. Anyway, we don't need that much though. In fact, we didn't use 3 faucets, sorry. So we should actually have some lying around somewhere. Yeah, here we go. 2. Oh, perfect. It's actually the perfect amount. I wonder if I don't know. A little bit strange though. But we can place these here. Then we can make 2 levers like this. And I guess I can place one here. And I can place one here. Yeah, you know what? Let's get this like properly automated. This is going to benefit us big time. So we'll get this set up. We'll grab that. We'll grab the items. Yep, perfect. So what I'm going to do is place a chest. You know what? I could probably place the chest like this. And I feel like that's pretty neat. Have this guy extract. And there we go. So now I'm like, hey, yeah, I want you to process. So this guy should be filling up. And yep, it looks like he is. Awesome. And so we've essentially got automated smeltery. Okay, beautiful. Oh, we actually, you know what? We have done a lot this episode. I'll tell you what, people are trying to sleep. Let me go sleep. Okay, but yeah, this episode we did a decent amount, to be honest. Like, we set up this blaster, which is genuinely really good. I would love to set up automation if we can. I don't know if we can though. I want to see, because some items are smart. They're genuinely smart. Like, they won't take items out if they're not smelted, like if they haven't been processed. I don't know if this is the case. Let's give it a test run. So this will smelt cobble as well. So if I place a cobble on here, it doesn't take it out while it's cobble. So I reckon if we leave this, it shouldn't take long because we're only doing 1 item at the moment. I believe that's how it works. This should hopefully be a little bit faster. I'm wondering if it's just going to take the stone out. It might. The problem is, I think what you're seeing right now, which is you can also smelt the stone into smooth stone, which I think is what's happening right now. So we'll let it process, because I want to see if it does take it out eventually. I don't know if it does. I might just be... this pipe might be doing nothing right now. Let's see though. Come on. Sadly, we do not have all day. You know what? This is genuinely taking a while. I have a hunch that it's not currently turning it into like smooth stone or whatever what I was talking about. I have a feeling that it's burning it. You know what I mean? Like, I think this is about to just disappear. Is there a way that we can bypass this? Possibly. I'm not entirely sure. What I'm tempted to do is try with the pipe underneath. That might do the trick. But I'm a little bit like, I don't think this is working, I'll be honest. So yeah, we can take that off, sure. Awesome, we got some stone. Let's go ahead and rip the floor up. That should be fine. And we'll run a pipe underneath like this. And I'll see if I can reach under there, set that guy to extract. Perfect. We can disconnect this because no real reason for it to stay connected. Oh, are we allowed to? Or was it never connected to begin with? Because I could have been lagging. It's possible that it just wasn't connected. I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll put a seared brick on. What does that do? Nothing. Oh, it went in there. Okay, let's put a piece of cobble on. Let's see if it does it with this as well. Survey says, yeah, it does. Okay, I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm just not happy with it. Okay, well in that case, to be honest, we need filters. And honestly, I think we can afford them. I think we can afford them. So, how are we going to do this? Well, first of all, let me search pipe. Let's do basic item pipe. We're going to need some nuggets for this. That should be fine. Grab that, chuck that there. Next up is going to be a gold one. Perfect. And I believe to set up filters, we need a diamond one. So this is going to consist of 4 blocks of redstone, which luckily we can afford now, which is awesome. And there's going to be some diamonds, which we have a decent amount. Here, perfect. We have 37. So I'm going to grab 4 of them and put them to work. So we'll grab these, turn them into the advanced pipe upgrade. Let me know if you have a smarter way of doing this than what I'm currently doing. And what we're going to do is hop onto here, open this guy up, chuck in the pipe upgrade. He's currently set to nearest first, that's all fine. All we want is this filter, and we can set it to a number of things. For example, we can set it to a blacklist. And what this will mean is that when I put in cobble, that means it won't take cobble off it. So if we were to put our one piece of cobble, it won't take it off. The cobble will sit there. And instead what we'll get is when it's stone, obviously stone isn't cobble, so it'll be allowed through. And we can do that with everything. So like I can put sand in there as well. We can open this up, chuck sand in there. Pretty much anything that I, don't want to smelt. Or that I want to smelt, but I don't want it to... You get the idea. Pretty much anything I'm putting in this thing, I need to add to the blacklist. And as you can see, works pretty well. So, what this means as well, I can start building our island out of like stone and stone bricks because we can smelt it so easily now. Which I'm genuinely, that's going to be pretty good. Over here we have the Smeltery. Now this guy at the moment, he's not useless. Obviously he works. But the thing is, he's not doing anything that this guy wasn't doing. Apart from just using lava instead of, Instead of coal. So, what was there a reason we were doing it as well? What were we after? Oh yeah. I think I was gonna make an alloy of something. I've completely lost my train of thought. You know what? Let's consult our to-do list. So create blasting, we've done that. Seared smelting, we've done that. And so now we're up to these bottom ones here. I believe the dynamo. This is what I was gonna use. This guy will create power using lava. So obviously that's pretty good. Lava from cobble, or sorry, power from cobble. But he needed invar, which I was like, hey, we have two ways of getting that. One is we cast it, which you can actually alloy it together using iron and nickel in a smeltery. So we could do that to get invar. Or the other option was actually to make an alloy kiln. And these kilns are actually pretty easy to make from memory. It's going to be bricks and sandstone, and it essentially allows you to alloy some blocks together. And it's actually it's genuinely a very good thing. So that's why I've got that written there as well. To be honest, that stuff's probably going to happen in the next episode. Yeah, I think we can do a lot in the next episode as well. I'm thinking we can make the superheating element, so we can make our lava generation phenomenal. I reckon, I'm not sure how we do it. I don't know if we work towards getting ender tanks or something, because that's an option. We've got these ender tanks. I think that's an option. I don't know the best way of doing it though, but I think it's an option. Might be trickier than I originally thought, because how are we getting blaze rods? Blaze rods. Interesting. We might have to go into the nether. Unless you guys know a way to do it. Or we metal press blaze... Hey, this could be fun. I don't know how we do it, but that looks like a fun recipe. Setting up a metal press, putting in some blaze powder. Because blaze powder we get from sifting something here. I know that much, because we've got a little bit of it. I don't know. We'll have to see. Also, what's happening? Is everything still running? I think it is. We've just got a lot of dust for whatever reason. I don't... I genuinely... Oh, you know what? I think I put an extra upgrade in one of these. It must have been in this one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's currently... I don't know. It feels a bit slow. Anyway. What else was I saying? So yeah, I reckon what we do is we figure out a way to get the lava from here into the smeltery automatically. While we're doing that, I reckon we tear this thing down. In fact, you know what? I reckon we tear it down right now. I think it's done its job. I reckon we make the move. The other thing that we want to do is get the items to go in there. I want to set up auto item processing. I don't know how easily we can do that right now. I don't even know if we can do it right now. But we should be able to do it. And yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. So grab this stuff, and then I'll go put all this stuff away in a chest or something. Once it drops. And yeah, next episode as well, most likely I'll be in single player, where hopefully it's not lagging anymore. Yeah, and I mean, obviously we'll check out on the server, see if we can figure out what's causing this specific lag, but it's sort of a thing that just happens, to be honest. So yeah, in terms of this episode, I don't know if it was long or short. All I know is that we did what we wanted to do for the most part, so I'm pretty happy. Nice. Yeah, if we want to, we can chuck this stuff back in, get another 2 blocks processed. Awesome. Cool. Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Fingers crossed you did. And thank you for the support on the channel. All together, whether it's this series or the last series or some distant series in the past, or even just this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you're still having fun watching. I'm still having fun playing, so win-win at least in my books. And yeah, thank you as well for stopping by on the server and playing. I have seen a few bases. There's a lot of bases. I went through a few while I was trying to hunt down the lag. Some of you guys have built some insane things. I don't know if it's going to show on the map the ones that I've visited. so that I can sort of like zoom in and show you what we're sort of dealing with. Oh, there's a lol over here. But yeah, I've seen some. I'm excited to check out bases at some point. Oh, this one looks like one I've been to. Yeah, like look at this. Look at just this design on the map. That is crazy. All the stuff going on here. For comparison, right? Look at this. Look at this base. And then for another comparison, this is my base when we zoom in completely. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I reckon maybe we keep doing like squares and stuff. I don't really know. This thing as well, probably need to chop it down at some point. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, if you are interested in hosting a server, a modded server, I do have links and promo codes in the description for Bisect Hosting to get you a little bit of money off your first month, I believe. And I believe I also get a little bit of money for it as well, which is pretty cool, to be honest. But obviously, only if you're looking for hosting a server. Yeah. Oh, when did this happen? There we go. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching the ads. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.